First of all, allow me to apologize in advance for the fact that I am pacing around, but it's Monday night and I am standing at work waiting for the hours to click down so I can go home and watch some more television. So I figured while I'm sitting thinking about it, I'd give you guys a little bit of a heads up as to what I'm watching this year. Of course, there's always Castle, How I Met Your Mother, Two Broke Girls, another awesome one. This year, brand new one I got, Partners, really awesome. Starring, I believe David Krumholtz is his name, the man from Numbers, also from 10 Things I Hate About You many years ago. Extremely funny, buddy comedy, with a little bit of a twist. Also starring Brandon Routh of that horrible Superman movie fame, and Sophia Bush from One Tree Hill. Really good stuff. If you're looking for something funny, something you don't really have to think too much about, good movie to start with, a good show to start with. Anyways, in the same vein, one that has already left my DVR is The New Normal. It was an interesting start. I liked it out of the gate. However, episode 3, I believe, it was either episode 3 or 4, became basically a half-hour long explanation of why everyone needs to vote for President Obama. I get enough of this during commercials. I get enough of this just turning on the television. I don't need it from a TV show. So that's already the first one that's been taken off of my DVR. Really enjoying 666 Park Place. Some of the Lost reunions are awesome, and this time they've actually found a way to use Rachel Taylor for the hotness that she is, rather than what they did in Charlie's Angels, making her look like the dowdy, well, dowdy is pretty much about the best word I can use for it. Castle came back 2 weeks ago, and aside from last week's antics, which those of you who didn't see it, I will wait at least one more week for everybody to catch up, but the pilot episode, awesome. Amazing. We are now in the midst of, I'm sure most of you know, Casket, as they are calling it. Castle and Beckett finally got together. It's been waiting 4 seasons for it. So we'll see how it goes. Their first foray into it in the first episode was awesome. Second week dealt a little bit poorly with it. Got something on my shirt there. However, we'll see what week 3 has in store. It being about 5 minutes to 8 right now. I've got about 2 hours and 5 minutes left to go before I get to see the next episode. Also, in the same time slot, competing against Castle and actually taking some of its numbers, we've got Revolution. Really awesome new J.J. Abrams drama. Not quite sure how it's going to go. It's still seeming to find its feet. However, Terra Nova took a few weeks to find its feet, and I really enjoyed that series. Even though, just like most series I love, it ended up being canceled after its first year. Things that are annoying me this year, however, are just the sheer amount of situation comedies that are the same or similar to others that have already come out. Things that keep branding themselves as like the next 2.5 Men or the next How I Met Your Mother. Even this year's Big Bang Theory episodes so far have been so whitewashed in comparison to all the awesomeness that they used to be that I'm kind of frustrated by it. Person of Interest came back, still phenomenal, still intense, super badass. I'm sure there are more. Fringe is back for its final season. Interesting that they sent it into the future. It now takes place 30 years ahead. But yeah, anyway. This is my first kind of post as far as the new TV season goes, so if anybody has any comments or questions or shows that they would like me to take a look at or shows that they love that I haven't touched on or shows that I have touched on that you hate, feel free to send me a message and I will be happy to respond.